what exactly are we studying in this course? It's important that we have an understanding of three important terms: government, politics, and political science. Let's start with government. When we talk about government, we are talking about the set of institutions and rules for collective decision making. Now, what could that look like? I mean, a government can be anything. It could be something like a student council. It can be a national parliament. It could be a provincial legislature. It could be something like a board of directors or even a condo association. A hiring committee to hire somebody at a new company or firm, that is a type of government. It could be a hockey team, the sort of leadership committee of a youth hockey team determining who's going to make the team and who's going to get cut. All of these are examples of collective decision-making bodies. And that's in essence what a government is. It is a type of organization and institutions and rules to make collective decisions. There's a problem, however, that makes governing challenging, is that collective decisions are much different than making individual decisions. And that's what causes problems. That's what makes them political and contentious. Consider buying cereal. We may go to the grocery store. There's a lot of different things we can buy, and there's a lot of different choices in the cereal aisle. When we are making individual decisions, private decisions, every customer gets to choose their own type of cereal. You walk into the grocery store, everybody can make a private choice of which cereal to consume. That's pretty straightforward. Collective decisions, on the other hand, are much more difficult because in a collective decision, the entire population needs to agree on one option for everyone, and everyone must abide by that outcome. That's what we're doing when we are choosing governments. We are trying to pick one option that everybody in the population will be subject to. And this can be something like choosing a leader. Choosing a leader for a country, you don't get to pick several leaders depending on your choice. You pick one. The winner of the competition gets to rule the country. National defense. There aren't several different types of national defense. There's one national defense organization that covers the entire jurisdiction. That's the problem with collective decision makings. Everybody has different opinions. Everyone will contribute to the decision, but ultimately one option has to prevail and everyone must abide by that group decision. Another problem, who decides? Well, that's what makes group decision making political, contentious. Politics is the competition for power. In these contexts, it's the power to control the government or the condo board or the local hockey team. It's the power to dictate resource allocation. Who gets what and how? It's the power to make these collective decisions, the power to choose. Ultimately, that's what politics is about, the power to choose, the power to decide, and it's the competition for that power. That's really what we're studying in political science. We're studying the competition for power. It's the study of collective decision making. The actors, the individuals that run for office, and the voters. It's also the institutions. When we say institutions, you can hear rules. Rules and institutions, we kind of use those terms interchangeably. And these institutions can also be a forum for competition among groups. Groups could be political parties. They could be groups of voters. They could be social movements. These are very important. The actors, the institutions, and the groups that all compete for power. That's what political science is. It's the study of collective decision making. So keep these terms in mind. Government, institutions for collective decision making. Politics, the competition for power to control that decision making process, the power to choose. And then political science is, of course, studying political process and the process of governing.